to do something, but I'm afraid that I may not be able to do it. He's been wanting me to write forever. I mean, ever since I was, I think, 12 or 13. He's been telling me, you should write, you write well, you should write. Give me 50 poems, I'll get them published. I don't want it to look like a pamphlet, so give me 50 poems and I'll get them published. I remember the first poem of mine which got published, Bhavna Sumaya ma'am got it published. My first poem, I think I was all of 11, I think. And he was so proud. It's a completely different matter that it was a crappy poem. I mean, I was 11 years old. But somehow writing has, I think my writing has fulfilled him.
It's true.
You know?
It's true.
I've grown with that, and for the longest time I felt like, you know, I'm sorry, but writing for me is a very private exercise. I write when I'm exposing my soul. I can't open that up for publication. I can make a film. I can write about other people, but I can't write and expose myself. So that's where I mean, the thing is that I think the exposure that he's given to the creative pursuits, all
मैं एक
kinds.
बात और कहूँ कि आपने मुझे 2 तस्वीरें दी हैं राकेश ने, और इसी के बारे में इन्होंने जवाब दिया है। एक तो ये कि बरगद की तरह, शुक्र है कि मैं बरगद नहीं था, और ना ही उस तरह की छाँव थी कि किसी कोई ये कि मैं जो बड़ा हो रहा है उसे वो रुक जाएगा मेरी वजह से। बरगद की छाँव में कभी भी नहीं था, लेकिन हाँ कीचड़ की तरह तेज भी था और चद्दर की तरह छाँव जरूर थी मेरी, और बादल की छाँव की तरह भी देता रहा और गुजरता रहा, बरसाता रहा। ये सब कुछ किया क्योंकि उसमें मूवमेंट थी, वो एक जगह होगा, वो बरगद नहीं था, मैं चलता रहा। और उस दौरान में ये जरूर था कि हाँ, कल तुम्हें पेंटिंग का शौक हो जाए तो इट्स नॉट ड्यू टू यू। पियानो पे बड़ा अच्छा पियानो बजाती हैं, बजा लेती हैं, उस पर बैठना पड़े तो वो खौफ, वो भय नहीं होगा कि मैं जानती नहीं सारे गाँव को कहाँ से शुरू करना है, मतलब आपको बेसिक्स पता है, वो सारा करता हुआ। और जो कुछ मेरे बस में या मेरी नज़र में आया जो मैं नहीं कर सकता, जैसे बैले, she participated in it, learned it to a certain extent. अब मैं एक ही चीज़ है कि नाच नहीं सकता, किसी की उंगलियों पे नाचूं वो अलग बात है, नाच नहीं सकता हूँ, लेकिन I could see that grace, ठीक है, अगर कल आपका मन बने तो किसी तरफ खींचने की कोशिश नहीं की। तसल्ली लिखने से इस वजह से हुई बिकॉज मैं और कुछ नहीं जानता था, वो एक आर्ट है थोड़ा मोड़ा छोटा मोटा जो मैं जानता हूँ, और उससे बड़ी तसल्ली हुई that she has her own expression. उसमें कोई दबाव नहीं है, कोई ये नहीं कि ये बनने की कोशिश की या पापा की तरह लिखने की कोशिश की या उसको पढ़ा तो उस तरह। मुझे याद है एक जगह शायद जिक्र हो किताब में आपने किया हो, ये लिंकिंग रोड पे एक दुकान हुआ करती थी किताबों की, वहाँ वो एक उनका नाम जावेद साहब भी था, खाली से पर उनसे लोग थे, और हालांकि हमारे जावेद साहब जो वो भी हल्के तो नहीं इतने, लेकिन वो भी कोई ज़रा सा वजन वाले लोग थे। और तो उसने जाहिर है मुझे किताबें दिखाया करता था ये, और इन्हें ले जाया करता था हर दुकान पे जाके, किताबों की दुकान पे आए, फाइंड योर ओन बुक, मतलब मैं नहीं बताने वाला, आपको ढूंढो ना जो मर्जी जो जी चाहे ले लो। तो I remember that gentleman had come to me and उसको मुझसे कहा जावेद साहब ने कहा गुलजार साहब ये इसकी उम्र कितनी है इस लड़की की? तो मेरा ख्याल वही 7-8 की उम्र होगी, इसको गए होंगे स्कूल में आवाबाई पैकेट में वहाँ पढ़ रही थी। मैं पहले इतने से उम्र के एक बच्चे को सुना, मुझे ऑथर के नाम से किताब पूछ रही है, एक नाम हैंस क्रिश्चियन एंडरसन की कोई कहानी और स्टोरीज हैं आपके पास? मैं जाके ऑथर के नाम से पूछते हुए मैंने किसी बच्चे को इस तरह हाँ वो भी हैंस क्रिश्चियन एंडरसन But she grew up that way, of her own and independently, and that's why she is what she is.
Because he is.
So, yeah. And let's, you very simply, let's for all of us, and I'm sure we'll all have a copy soon, but let's find a little more about him through your book. So when Papi was, call them Papi. Yeah. So when Papi,
Not the Papi as in sinner.
how do you pronounce it?
हिंदी में नहीं,
Papi.
Papi.
हिंदी में नहीं, अंग्रेजी में पॉपी सुनिए।
Papi.
हाँ, हिंदी में ना ले लीजिएगा, वरना
So when Papi was introduced to Bimal Roy, his first question to Devu Singh, who introduced Gulzar Bhai to Bimal Da, with Papi standing right there, was Patra lo Bhaisna Kopita ki korbe bujbe.
ভদ্রলোক বৈষ্ণব কবিতা কি করে বুঝবে?
Sorry, Bodi.
she knows one.
Which means in Bengali he asked, how will this gentleman understand Vaishnav poetry? Because he was introduced as Gulzar, Bimal Roy thought he's a Muslim and was wondering, because the song needed to be for Bandini and he wanted a song based on Vaishnav poetry, and he asked Devu Sen, who introduced him to Bimal Roy, how is he going to understand this? To which then Papa explained that not only do I understand Bengali, but I also read it. You weren't writing it then. I think you learned to write it to write letters to mommy.
वो प्रेम पत्र लिख के बंगला सीखी actually.
And she learned Urdu to write letters to him. Yeah. So so that's how it happened.
No, absolutely. And so, such an important chapter of the life, such a Bimal Da. We would like to hear from you.
मुझसे पूछना,
नहीं।
मैं बहुत दफा कह चुका हूँ।
नहीं,
मैं मुझसे
एक
बहुत
बात-
दफा कह चुका हूँ, ये बारी आज के ऑथर की है, मुसन्निफ की है, लेखक की है, आप उनसे पूछे जो पूछना है, मैं तो गवाही देने के लिए।
So, like you were saying earlier, and the book beautifully captures his first step into the world of films, and through the house of Bimal Da, nobody else but Bimal Da, and he is, for all of us, has been such a link to such great masters, and himself being the greatest of, and we are absolutely so fortunate to, but today is not the evening to discuss that. What was your feeling when you speak about Bimal Da? What is your perspective? Forget about the, it's not an informative question, it's a feeling kind of a thing.
So in my conversations with him, everybody knows that he was working in a garage, and what everybody doesn't know is that he was not working as a mechanic. He used to do spot touch-up jobs for cars which had met with minor accidents, तो एक scratch हो गया या dent हो गया, painter थे. Or it was not that the full car needed painting, it was a spot job. So you had to blend colors to match the existing color of the car. And that's what he used to do. Which is when he was taken to meet Bimal Da. My conversations with him, what I came away from was that Bimal Da for him stepped in as a father figure that he lacked. Because he was, there was a distance between him and his father for whatever the circumstances were. And I think, and his mother, and he didn't have his mother from a very young age. And I think Bimal Da filled that void for him. To the point where it's ironic that he was brought in to write just one song. Because Shailendra and him had a fight. So he said he's not going to write the songs. And then he wrote one song and then they made up.
वो सचिन दा के साथ हुआ. Most of the people know about that.
And they made up. So then Shailendra went back to writing the rest of the songs. But if it was not for the righteousness of Vimala, that no, this man has talent and that motor garage is not where he's supposed to be. And he said, that is not the place for you. You come here and be with me. And Papa didn't want to be in films. And particularly in direction, because he felt that writing songs for a film was a very fragmented part of the process. Music is somebody else's, story is written by somebody else, someone else is going to sing it, somebody else is going to enact and perform it. The writer's role is a very tiny fragment, the lyricist's role. So he was never very impressed by even getting that opportunity. But I think the fact that he agreed to Vimala and joined him was because there was that sense of father figure.
That's very true. That's very true. Because I have written about it. कि मैं फिल्मों में नहीं आना चाहता था. Vimala also knew this. लेकिन the way and the day Vimala said कि look, you can't join me as an assistant. It's a director's medium. You will feel okay. I know you don't want to write songs. You don't want to become a lyricist. But you will not go back to that garage and waste your life there. Come here and start working. Now this authority of a father, that made me cry. I busted out crying. And I've said it every time that I busted out, crying on his table. Well, that he touched me. And he turned the page of my fate. I earned my fame, I earned my money, I earned my living, and everything came down to finally from films. Films gave me so much to live. And that was a turning point of my life. And I will always remain grateful to Vimala for having done this to me. And of course, the passion of books never left me. That is why I didn't want to go to films. I wanted to write books. Because that had a different fascination in my head. कि writer बड़ी अच्छी चीज होती है. People quote writers. You know, किताब में लिखा है, तुम पढ़ के देखो, ये कोई नहीं कहता. फिल्मों में देखा है, जरा फिल्म देख के देखो, ये कोई नहीं कहता. वो किताब ही के लिए कहता है. So I wanted to be a writer. I wanted to write books. And that, after completing that circle, I've come back to books, of course. And once again, and I'm happy that she is writing books. She's also doing writing books also along with the film. I don't want you to leave films because you have found a new way. And this whole generation, even films like what you are doing, which is coming, this Mere Pyare Prime Minister, it's a writing on a cellulite. It's writing a book. We had to, I always say this, okay, we picked up subjects from literature. We picked up good stories from subject and made films, and made good films. But who's the author? Whose thought? Devdas, 5 people have made, 10 people have made. It is Shat Chandra finally. It is the Shat Chandra which is the sky, the rest are floating clouds. Some कुछ अच्छी तरह बरसे, कुछ अच्छी तरह नहीं बरसे. But it is the author. Who is the author of that film? Now the period has started where the filmmaker is the author of this film. He has the thought, he or she, that you want to say this and you have said it. It is that picking up what you, thoughts come from life around you, and it connects you from books also, short stories also, everything. But you make it your own. Then you give your own interpretation, not follow that. Then you are making an interpretation of your own. No, it's not like this, it's like that. That is what gives you the status of an author in cinema. And today's generation is doing that. That's the most beautiful part of it. And another thing which I would like to say about this book is, from my point of view, author has given her own point of view. From my point of view, it's a biography in the real sense of it. It is not it's not about the achievements ke uske baad this became a hit, and then that became a hit, and then he met such and such artist and such star. No, it's the journey, how you got there and how you moved it and what you did. It's my observation of the person that she's writing about, and it's not about the collections of the trade or the other kind of thing. I don't know if I've been clearly able to put it. अंग्रेजी में बोल रहा था, हो सकता है बात साफ ना करी हो, लेकिन ऐसा कुछ है
नहीं। मेरा पहला रिएक्शन ये था बॉस्की को, सॉरी मैं मेघना को नहीं जानता। पहली बार जब आया था तो एक मतलब वो आपा आली से इनक्रेडिबल। जब भी मैं कुछ पूछता हूँ तो तुम पोएट से पूछो ना जाके, वो पोएट ही बताएंगे तुम्हें।
फिल्म इनकी गाने मैं लिख रहा हूँ, लंच वो खिलाती हैं लाके स्टूडियो में, और क्या, what else? And she is right when she writes like this.
सर कई बार बॉस की जलती है मेरे से, उसको जेलसी होती है कि आप मेरे लिए गाने, तुम कैसे ये गाने लिख पाते? मैं बोलता हूँ क्योंकि फिश करी राखी जी के यहाँ से मैं बोलता हूँ कि रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं होगी जब तक फिश वहाँ से नहीं आएगी, तो जब फिश आती है तो गाने भी हो जाते हैं।
14 गाने बिना कंप्लेनिंग लिख देते हैं उनके लिए। मैं एक एक गाने के लिए पापा दे दो, एक गाना दे दो।
नहीं, पर ऐसा भी नहीं मैंने मुहैया नहीं किया हो, लेकिन इनकी अपनी डेफिनेशंस हैं, अब उस पर पूरा उतरना भी जरूरी है। और एक बार नहीं, दो बार, तीन बार लिखवाती हैं, 4 बार लिखवाती हैं, लिखी ये भी नहीं, बिकॉज दैट्स वेयर शी इज द डायरेक्टर एंड आई एम द लिरिसिस्ट, देयर इज नो फादर डॉटर देयर। बहुत सीधी सी बात है, उन्होंने 4 गाने मेरे विशाल के रिजेक्ट किए हैं और उसके बावजूद लिखे हैं। और बाकी ये होती है कि 4 गाने, चौथे गाने की जगह थी राजी में, इनकी फिल्म पे आ गए अगर, चौथे गाने की जगह थी, और मैंने कहा नहीं, मुझे पहले वाले गाना है, इनमें क्लाइमेक्स पे वही रिपीट कर लो, कहेंगे मैं भी यही सोच रही थी, पर मैं लिखवाना चाहती थी एक और आपसे। मैं जब आप सोच रही थी तो मुझसे लिखवाना क्यों चाहती है, इम्तिहान देना है तो क्या जरूरत है? तो कतराते इसलिए थे कि यार फिर गुजरना पड़ेगा उसी गली से, है ना। आपके साथ दोस्ताना कुछ और तरह से है, फिर आप बच्चों की तरह भी हैं, बेटों की तरह भी हैं, लेकिन आप दोस्त भी हैं, और आपके साथ कुछ चाल अलग है। और ये
They have conversations. It's like they'll sit for 3 hours and have a
सीन
conversation.
लेकर आए मेरे पास, सीन सुनाया, यहाँ क्या ख्याल है अगर इससे गाना हो जाए यहाँ पे, तो मैं कहा इसमें तो गाने की सिचुएशन नहीं, लेकिन इसमें से ये लाइन बड़ी खूबसूरत है, कैसे मैं उसको, मैं इस बंदिश को ऐसे लगा के दूसरी लाइन देखो, लेकिन मैं तो गाना बना रहा हूँ, बाकी सीन में देख लूँगा, आप ही गाना बना दीजिए, और बनते चले गए इनके साथ गाने। तो दैट्स अ डिफरेंट प्रोसेस ऑफ फिल्म मेकिंग, ईच वन मेक्स अ फिल्म इन इट्स ओन स्टाइल, इन इट्स ओन वे। विशाल के साथ जब तक ज़बाने फुटपाथिया ना आए उसको तसल्ली नहीं होती, है ना। वो कुछ फुटपाथिया ज़बान के शौकीन हैं, और शायरी समझता है वो, विशाल शायरी बहुत अच्छी समझते हैं, और कुछ शायर, लेकिन वो फिर अब उनके अंदाज की फिल्म। लेकिन लेट्स कम बैक टू द बुक।
I'm going to ask a difficult question.
जी,
So, parenting is tough.
આજે
Parenting is tough. And you've had an illustrious life, a busy life, a creative life. So you grew up as a child. You don't want to be a shadow. What it is a shadow? A parent is a shadow, great or not. So there could have been moments when you missed that love. Like even as an adult, you wish your films got the attention that somebody else's films did. And there have been moments in your life when you sought that love for your creative freedom. And we don't know the exact moment when you chose to be in the same creative space as your dad. Did he exercise authority? And what made you choose that you would go ahead at the cost of anything else in the same creative space that your dad had been? And did you miss the love that you just mentioned?
I'm sure there have been moments because when I was young, when I was growing up, I mean, he would have 2 releases a year sometimes. So I know he was very busy. But I know that I have not grown up with a sense of void. I don't have that sense of vacuum that he was not around. I think whenever he was shooting outdoors, I would probably go with him. And whenever he was in Bombay and he was not shooting, if it was a normal work day, he would end it at 4 at the time my school ended. So that he was always there. In fact, my teachers used to, they would come to see us off at the gate and Papa would be standing with the car and I would go and I would hug him. And so I remember this incident very clearly. The teacher asked me, she said, "You seen him after how long?" So I said, "No, I see him every day. I saw him yesterday." So she said, "You hug him every day when you come out of school?" I said, "Yes, I do." That's just how it was. I would come out of school and I would hug him.
कार अंदर जाना मना था.
So they would be waiting outside.
I had to wait outside.
Yeah. So I would come out of the gate and I would hug him. To answer your second question, he has been authoritative. But he's done it so cleverly that he has made it look like every decision I wanted to take it. Really. He's been a very silent support. The choice of becoming a filmmaker was entirely my own. I always wanted to do something creative. Visual expression, I feel, is the highest form of creativity because it involves so many other arts in it. I think I was really lazy. I didn't want to study too much and go into like really specialized courses and things like that. So filmmaking, yes. But the good thing about him as a parent is that there was always suggestion, never instruction. And there's a very fine balance between the two. It's a lesson I need to learn because even I don't follow it. I'm not raising somewhere the way he raised me. But there's a balance between instruction and suggestion.
Oh, no, it's incredible. And what I get from when I read and what I've experienced is